Hi, this is Keith Furrow, Keith Furrow Associates, the trusted name in real estate. What we want to talk about today is, does Proposition Green or Proposition 420 or the Green Proposition or Weed Proposition, there's lots of different names, marijuana, how is that going to affect real estate? Well, first of all, there's many ways that it can affect real estate. Different subjects are each individual county or each individual municipality, each state, and then you got federal law. It's still illegal federally. So the state may legalize it, and then your county may or may not legalize it. Then can you grow it within your house? Well, if your state allows you to grow 6 plants in your home, that's fine. That's your business. But if you decide to make half your house a grow room, now we run into, does it affect ventilation? How will that affect the ductwork? Is there a smell? Will the neighbors hear the smell? Will they, smell it? These kind of things. And so that's some steps that you have to look at. When you go to sell that property, has chemicals used or water used or any of those things? Has that affected the walls, the floors? Because you have to disclose these things. Now, the next thing we have to think about is, okay, if you buy a home and everything's legal and you are going to grow or you're going to do whatever, if the rules change and you based on the purchase, based on you making an income, you have to consider that. So now as we go forward, there's no doubt that some form of legalization is going to probably occur nationwide. Could be 10 years, 5 years, a year, could be 100 years. Nobody knows. But we do know it's changing. Plus, we never know when the federal government's going to come in and make it all really difficult again. One of the things that happen or still happens is the money part. Oftentimes, the dispensaries and such are legal, but the people have to pay cash. And then they find a way to fix it with the bank, and then the government moves it again. It's politics. It's part of it's usually about money and tax. It's rarely about just the idea. It's about somebody wanting to collect funds. So I would be thinking about, if I was going to do growing and it was legal and I was growing, then I would want to take a professional approach with ventilation, proper water, these kind of things. If you do all of those things right and you protected yourself, I don't think you're going to damage the home. But if you were just doing it in a pot, excuse the pun, in a couple back room with a couple different things, then it might not necessarily be attractive. Now, how is this affecting value? Well, if you look at the recent last 5 years in value increase of Oregon, Washington, Colorado, many of the states, Canada, there's a lot of major improvement as far as the value because there's a demand. But what we don't know is there's going to reach a point where it's critical mass. And once enough states legalize, well, then the boon's not quite there. Used to be everybody went to Amsterdam. Well, now probably less people go to Amsterdam. Now people are going to Canada. So these are the kind of, or California or whatever. So some thoughts that I would be thinking about is, what's my use? How does it affect me? And then I would imagine as a realtor down the road, we're going to have marijuana inspections. They're going to come in and they're going to look for that because no one knows how these things are affected. But overall, I would say the green or the pot legalization or that process is probably more in a positive part for real estate. Socially, that's going to be personal. But as far as the current thing, as far as value, I think it does increase the values right now. Because if you have a state where more people want to vacation or visit or come there, it's going to increase the demand. Increase the demand, you're going to typically increase the price in most situations. Keith Furrow Associates, Keith Furrow. If you like us, please like us. And if you have comments, please comment. If you have questions, please let us know. If you got ideas for other videos, please let us know. We're glad to do it. We want to bring you what you want to know. Keith Furrow Associates, have a great day.